Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. A lot is at stake here when it comes to the issue of security, secession, separation, and one Nigeria. Some hours ago, Nnamdi Kanu's case was adjourned, and Sunday Go's case in Benin Republic still pending. They are both still in detention. Nigeria is looking forward to a better situation, and Nigerians as well looking forward to a better country. But the question is, how are we going to get there? Of course, AGF Malami have decided to respond. Don't forget that Bruce Fein some hours ago as well insisted that he's going to drag Nigeria to ICC over so many issues of human rights violations. And this is definitely not funny at all. But before going to the newspaper to find out exactly the fate of Nnamdi Kanu and a Sunday Igboho as AGF Abubakar Malami have responded to what they may likely be looking into. Would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it to see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as I update our channel on YouTube. Alright, the federal government has not ruled out the possibility of using political solutions to address the crisis arising from the separatist agitations of both Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho. The AGF Abubakar Malami, senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN, said this, noting, however, that such consideration was not yet on the table. Meanwhile, the Southeast governors have said they would meet with the federal government with the purpose of exploring political solutions to address Kanu's issues. Well, Abubakar Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation, and the Minister of Justice has said the federal government may consider all kinds of solutions, including political ones, in order to resolve the crisis surrounding the separatist agitations in Nigeria. Well, report has it that Malami gave the indication on Wednesday, November 10, in an interview with journalists in Abuja on the pardon granted to Boko Haram insurgents, while leaders of our other separatist movements are facing prosecution. Talk about double standards. Let's continue. Asked whether the federal government was not disposed rather to a political solution to the separatist agitations of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu, and Yoruba nationalist Chief Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho. Malami said, although such consideration was not yet on the table, the government would not mind taking a shot at it. He said, and I quote, as far as the security situation is concerned, and as far as governance and this administration is concerned, you cannot rule out all possibilities, but then there has to be an approach for government to consider. Well, he looked at the genuineness of the reconciliation and political solutions that has to be examined. Well, the minister, however, stated that he cannot be preemptive at this stage by stating clearly that reconciliation was being considered without an approach being made. He continued, we will look into it, that's the approach, for the purpose of looking at its weight, the authenticity of it, the good faith associated with it, and then bring about the considerable factors relating to the negotiations or otherwise. So it is not a conclusion that one can outrightly make without just opposing associated facts relating to the reconciliation. There has to be an approach and then a counter consideration. Well, Nnamdi Kanu Southeast governors have made up their mind to meet the federal government over the indigenous people of Biafra. Meanwhile, the governors from the Southeast are planning to meet with the federal government to deliberate on the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob Kanu. That's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The governor of Ebonyi State and the chairman of the forum, David Umahi, made this announcement as of Thursday. In a press release, Umahi noted that the meeting will ensure that political solutions are deployed in the case of the IPOB leader. Very quickly, we're going to take comments and then look at this very critically. This one here is saying, this statement is untrue. They're only playing for time. The regions want autonomy to use their resources to develop their regions. That is the definition of being called federation, and it is only political solution available to Nigeria. Someone said to him, you're correct. This one here say, guy man, it is true. This one here say, Mr. Malami, free Biafra. We can't be won again at all. I'm sure this is a powerful agitator who wants Biafra. Okay, but let's look at this very critically. I cannot forget a sentence I picked in this whole thing. Somebody asked him a question. Boko Haram did they really approach the government for begging? I don't think so. But he gave them pardon because they just wanted peace. If the insurgents just pardon them. They wanted peace and they gave them pardon. Even when they didn't even approach them to begin to consider or reconsider and begin to see validity or truth or authenticity in their validation or in their approach. They just pardoned them, reabsorbed them, made them felt even better than the IDP camps, the victims of those who are now living in IDP camps cut across the whole across Nigeria. They didn't need any special approach to that. These guys are agitating. They want a better country, better welfare for the people. They feel marginalized. Just like a Chief Olusegun Obasanjo will say, the former president of Nigeria, said dialogue with them. That in his days when militants were really going haywire, he went in dialogue with them. So, look, guys, you guys are youth. What do you want? What is it that is, what's that thing? Can we talk about it in a round table? Bring it forth. Let's consider, let's brainstorm. Okay, we come to some sort of a compromise that will be a win-win for both of us. Okay, there's a reason why they're agitating. And if you watch, it's not Tony Nnamdi Kanu that's agitated. Sunday Igboho, aka Sunday Adeyemo, also agitated. They want to leave. They feel marginalized. These are the things we should be looking at. Bring out this whole stuff. So, okay, why are you agitating? Not to quickly, use the federal might and all that. The last resort should not be the first. Last resort is called the last resort for a reason. If after trying all others it fails, let us try this. You've not tried all others. You started with that. You used the last for the first. You can't get the best out of it. And that's why the journalist asked a simple question. Why pardon those who have committed such heinous crimes, such crimes that is written in our constitution as crimes, and those who are agitating, as written in constitution as normal, it's okay to agitate all over in both national and international community, and you tag them criminals, give them names that they're distorting the peace of the country and all that, and you don't feel that they should be. I think at this stage we should honestly be looking at dialogue. Well, at least the AGF Malami is looking towards that. Okay, I think that whoever needs to do the approaching should start now. The governors from both regions should start now. But I also hope that the political solution will not be the one that they will bend. They will have to bend their hands just to for to discourage them or to make them feel bad. There's a way the governors will come around and listen a bit that the political solution is such that they will forfeit something very big for those their sons. Well, I do not know how to play out, but let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take?